This is ERi-TV English News Broadcast for Tuesday evening, 2nd of June. The time is exactly 10:30 p.m. Good evening to you, and let's begin with the top stories. Message of congratulations. Integrated efforts to control Ebola prevalence. Russian strike kill 18 people. And global displacement hit record high amid complex interplay of factors, according to reports. Good to have you with us. Proceeding with our full reports. Leaders of the state of Kuwait and the Republic of Maldives have sent messages of congratulations to the people and government of Eritrea on the occasion of the 35th Independence Day anniversary. In their message sent on behalf of their respective countries and themselves, Sheikh Mishal Al-Ahmed Al-Jabir Al-Sabah of the state of Kuwait, Crown Prince Sheikh Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, Chairman of the Ministries Council of Kuwait, and President Dr. Mohammed Mouzu of the Republic of Maldives conveyed their best wishes for good health to President Isaias Afwerki, as well as peace and prosperity to the Eritrean people. They also expressed their readiness to enhance friendship and mutual cooperation with Eritrea. The Ministry of Health announced that integrated efforts are being exerted to control the prevalence of Ebola in the country. Dr. Aya Berhane, Director of Communicable Disease Control at the Ministry of Health, said that the task force has been established at the national level and is continuously monitoring efforts to control the epidemic of the Bundibugyo virus, which is prevailing in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. Dr. Aya went on to say that as part of the efforts to control the virus, proper information about the disease has been distributed to all hospitals in the country. Temperature screening facilities have been put in place at airports. Upon arrival, passengers are consulted on whether they have traveled to countries affected by the disease, and proper laboratory facilities have been put in place. Dr. Aya also said that providing basic information about the disease to the public through national media outlets and organizing training for health practitioners are among the main programs. Dr. Aya also called on Eritrean nationals residing in Uganda and South Sudan to strictly follow the guidelines being issued by those countries and take precautionary measures, and on nationals in the Democratic Republic of Congo to refrain from traveling to highly affected areas. Dr. Aya further said that Ebola disease is transmitted through direct contact with body fluids and the use of materials used by infected person. He also indicated that so far no medication has been found for the disease, and that its control mechanism involves identifying infected person, immediate isolation and medical intervention, as well as strict community protocol. Eritrean delegation led by Mr. Petros Tsegai, Eritrea's ambassador to the Russian Federation, participated at the first International Security Forum, which was convened in Moscow from 26 to 29 May. The forum was conducted under the theme Forming a Multipolar World Order and Defending Traditional, Spiritual and Moral Values. The forum, organized by the Security Council of the Russian Federation, brought together 5,000 delegates from over 120 countries. The forum focused on countering neo-colonialism, internal fraud, cybersecurity, the protection of critical information infrastructure, combating terrorism and transnational crime, as well as water problems as global, regional, and neighborhood security and safety challenges. On the sidelines of the session, the Eritrean delegation met with governmental and non-governmental institutions that exhibited exceptional innovations and presentations in the sector of security and safety, and discussed prospects of cooperation. Nationals in Zambia, Zimbabwe, and France have colorfully celebrated the 35th Independence Day anniversary under the theme Our Resilience, Our Guarantee. At the celebratory event in Lusaka, Zambia, Mr. Gabriel Petros, chairman of the Eritrean community in Zambia, noting that the Eritrean Independence Day anniversary celebration is an occasion in which the Eritrean people reflect their harmony and unity, as well as their love for their country, said that strengthening organizational capacity and participating in national development programs is a timely task of nationals. Nationals in Harare, Zimbabwe also celebrated the 35th Independence Day anniversary, featuring cultural and artistic programs reflecting the deep meaning of independence to the Eritrean people. Mr. Emmanuel Shifarrao, chairman of the Eritrean community, noting that perseverance, commitment, and assertiveness have been the values that ensured the victory of Eritrean people, called for transferring these noble values to generations as they are the foundation for the development and peace of the country. Likewise, nationals residing in various cities of France enthusiastically celebrated the 35th Independence Day anniversary, featuring various programs aimed at transferring the history of the country and noble societal values to the young generation. The chairperson of Eritrean communities in the cities, congratulating the Eritrean people and its defense forces, expressed conviction to strengthen participation in national affairs. A new dam constructed at the cost of about 12 million nafa in the Sene administrative area, Logo Ansaba subzone, was inaugurated on 31st May. At the inauguration event, in which Ambassador Abdullah Musa, Minister of Local Government, and Ambassador Mahmoud Ali Houri, Governor of the Gashwarka region, took part, Mr. Zaregaber Tasfa, Administrator of the administrative area, said that the inauguration of the new dam has created double joy for the residents, as it coincides with the introduction of a new electric power line in the administrative area. He also congratulated the residents, noting that the residents of the administrative area had been facing potable water supply challenge. Mr. Zaregaber Tasfai said that the construction of the dam was finalized in collaboration with the residents, the Ministry of Local Government, and the Gashwarka Region Administration. Mr. Abraham Hagos, Administrator of Logo Ansaba Subzone, said that beyond ensuring water supply for both human and livestock, the dam will make a significant contribution to the development of irrigation farming. Commending the contribution made by the residents, Ambassador Mahmoud Ali Houri called for the judicious use of the dam to ensure its sustainability. The Sene administrative area has about 1,400 residents. Up next is Global Affairs. Stay tuned. And now globally, a Russian missile and drone attack killed at least 18 people across Ukraine overnight. The attack killed 10 people in the capital, Kiev. President Volodymyr Zelensky said civilians' infrastructure and energy facilities had been targeted across the country, which more than 100 people injured. Russia's defense ministry said the strike had been a response to previous Ukraine's attack. The Kremlin said today it was carrying out the systematic strike it had pledged after accusing Kiev of a deadly attack on a student dormitory in an occupied part of eastern Ukraine in late May. Kiev said it had hit a Russian military unit. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov told reporters today that this practice will continue, claiming the strikes were targeting Ukrainian military infrastructure. Zelensky had warned a massive strike was possible in his nightly video address yesterday and urged residents to pay special attention to air raid alerts. This morning, he said Russia had launched 656 strike drones and 73 missiles of various types, ballistic, cruise, and anti-ship in overnight attack. The number of displaced people worldwide has reached a record high amid the complex interplay of factors, and the global refugee situation remains extremely dire, according to a report released by Bonn International Center for Conflict Studies. According to Global Displacement Report 2026, over 117 million people are currently displaced, a figure that had doubled over the past decade, underscoring the continued severity of global refugee crisis. The vast majority of displaced people remain in their original regions or neighboring countries, mainly in low or middle-income countries, while some developed countries, including Germany, are tightening their immigration policies, the report said. The report also highlighted climate change as a significant driver of displacement. In 2025, approximately 30 million people were forced to flee their homes due to extreme weather events. The research underscored the complex interplay among environmental degradation, economic crisis, political conflicts, social inequalities, and population mobility. The report called on Germany and other European Union members to undertake reform in their immigration policies to better manage the response to this challenge. We're about to end our news broadcast, but before you sign off, here's a final look at the top stories. Message of congratulations. Integrated effort to control Ebola prevalence. Russian strike kill 18 people. And global displacement hit record high amid complex interplay of factors. And that's all the news for the session. On behalf of the entire news crew, thank you for watching. I'm Salim Brahane. Have a great night.